Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play 6 Days of Sacrifice. When we last left off, we're once again playing as Malcolm Somerset, as he's now inside a padded cell in a mental institution. So let's try to figure out what the hell we're supposed to do here, okay? Let's try using our hands on the door. I got tired of yelling at the guards pretty fast. It won't reply. It's pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into it for moving food and small items into the cell. You! I was beginning to think you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encourage you to do what you already intended. You promised me I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that? Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it, but I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know they think I did it? All that senseless murder? I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here, and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very doubt that much. But rest assured, I am here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside would probably capture me and put me back in my cozy jacket. I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Ugh. What the... Looks like there's something in there. Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. It contains some kind of oddly shaped knife, but by the feel of it, it's old enough to be an antique. What the hell? Some kind of ancient knife, but with the teeth on the end, like a key. And we can now look at this wall? What happens if we touch it? What the hell? Behind the pads, there's a door made out of flesh. It's locked. There's some kind of pulsating slit around where the keyhole would be. What the... yes. Now we come to my favorite part of the game. Why? Because I've always loved the character of Jonathan Somerset, or Malcolm Somerset, if you will. He seems to be the one person who has, like, no ties. He's just an unfortunate bystander to be dragged into this abysmalness. Damn. I mean, after all, it was kind of his crew's fault that they decided to touch the locker that had John Defoe in it. And because of this, he was unfortunately on board the ship, and he unfortunately was the one who would end up destroying John Defoe's soul. But there's another reason why I really enjoy this scene. If you've noticed, Mr. Somerset, he's starting to lose his hair, and his pajamas are starting to, oh, I don't know, turn red. Not to mention, it shows you every single death that happened because of John Defoe aboard the Mephistopheles, and it's so awesome to see Somerset the one who's committing these senseless crimes, as if he's giving in to the insanity that people believe he has. Ooh! And what do we have here? What does he look like, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. Dr. or should I say Malcolm Somerset, is none other, well, than the second guide. The one who helped DeKalb The one who helped Trilby at the end of Trilby's notes. And speaking of Trilby, looks like the corpse of an old man in the remembrance of a suit tied up with strands of muscle and skin. The fuck? Where I come from, blanking people is considered rude. You're alive? Of course! Giselle won't let me die! Who are you? You ask a complex question, but the name by which I know myself is Trilby. But I strongly suspect I am not the original. I am probably a clone given over to Giselle as a plaything. Perhaps this is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought that the real me would ever be imprisoned like this. What is this place? I knew you'd ask that. No one who knew that this place would ever come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Giselle. What? How did I get here? The last thing I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth? In the universe of technology? Then I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get from there to here. Not cooperatively, of course. Who's Giselle? A more appropriate question might be, what is Giselle? Or even, where is Giselle, since it seems he is in a place, as well as a fiend. But to answer, Giselle was a pain elemental. There were once many of his kind in the universe of magic, small and largely harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time, they became more and more reliant on magic, until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. And they fought for more power by killing and absorbing each other. Giselle was the last, very last of his kind. A bloated mountain of gristle, whose very existence crackles with residual magic. And now, nothing but the most hellish torments will satisfy his hunger. He's the closest thing to a god of pain. You're the one who sent me the idol into space! Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so. And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Giselle. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism. He was well respected by them, and his request was granted. Whether I am the original or not, I do not possess memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became. And I realized that I've seen you before somewhere. But never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything, then all I have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. And don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It's infused with Giselle's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force. We don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Joe is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will still save him, wherever his actual body is. I won't kill you, I'm gonna burst you out of here. Bust you out of here. No! Even if you could, I have no place to go. The pain elemental. Time is non-linear. It sees the past, the present, and the future all at once. Were I to leave this place, I could end up at any moment in time. Or every moment. Or no moment at all. It's the reason why you and I are able to interact like this. Despite from my perspective being in the 21st century. And you from the 24th. Now, kill me! Both our destinies demand it! Wait here. Don't leave me. I'm sorry, Trilby. I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that. Ugh! What the? Trilby? It's another Trilby, but he looks so much younger and healthier if it weren't for the stab wound. Whoa! So, you felt that, did you? I think I should get out of here. What the... the hell is that? Yep, I say he's dead. Damn it! We're gonna catch hell for this, aren't we? Why'd he have to cut his own throat out? Couldn't he have just hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? It's like he knew we'd have to clean up the mess. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got hold of a knife. You and I both know that if the freak really wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Can you honestly say he doesn't deserve it? I've got a little brother who just joined the Navy Medical Corps. Same age that poor doctor on the Mephistopheles was. I can assure you right now, that's not how Dr. Laszlo sees it. We'll see it. Come on, then. Let's fetch a body bag. Blackness swallows me. The furious roar of Giselle fades from hearing. I am free. Free of that place. Free of physical form. The ebb and flow of time flutters against what passes for my body, caressing me like a lover. When I was a man, I was Destiny's prisoner. And now I will be her servant. There are men and women who must be guided. I will be the caretaker. Day 6. July 28th, AD 2189. You could not have saved her, DeKalb. But there is still enough time to save yourself. What happened to her? Her weakened defiance allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Tainted? What's that supposed to mean? Just as the past affects the future, so too does the future affect the past. And your future, DeKalb, is a dark one indeed. So dark that its influence travels backwards through your lifetime, leaving an eternal blemish on your soul that worsens as your fate draws near. Shut up! Why can't you ever give me a simple, straight answer? Why won't you help me get out of here? You will find a way out in the basement of Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go down into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. That would buy you time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him. Become him. Defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. Wait! Will you at least tell me who you are? Once I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind, while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, DeKalb, are pawns in a game too vast and too complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses the board becomes a king. Or at the very least, a prince. Anyway, folks, that's all the time we have now, and I will see you next time on hopefully what will be the last part of 6 Days a Stranger. See you guys then.